in the background. Oh, me. Because I played KH3, I figured, hey, let's do this one. Oh, me. Yeah, carry over those things from, Does it matter which one I pick? Considering I carried over my stuff from, yeah, standard. I'm not playing this game on critical. Heck no. Critical on this game was an actual nightmare. It was a pain to do. But I somehow did it. For whatever dumb reason, I actually decided to do it. Do I want to watch the cutscene? I might as well, because this game is short. Like, skipping the cutscenes, this game was about an hour and a half. That and I have grievances with the cutscenes, and I'd like to state those. Although this is cool, though, with after the first Keyblade War, you got Lucio chilling there. I still hate the frickin' thing that happened with 3. Instead of being a proper conclusion, we focus too much on this. The stuff with the Master of Masters and all that. I hate that. It's just annoying.
The great battle with Xehanort is almost upon us.
Bro, not for me. I already did that. I went back in time.
Must take action to keep the 7 pure lights safe.
Yeah, one of which is standing right in front of you, but will say nothing until the very end.
7 guardians of light. It is
and frickin' Mickey.
To
it's still weird that this game's graphics are higher quality. I forgot they had to tone down the graphics a bit from this and 3. The characters aren't as detailed in 3 as they are in here. I forgot about that.
Following their first battle with Xehanort, Ventus's heart refused to awaken.
Like, look at that candle. That is really cool.
Found a safe location to conceal him.
And then she vanished.
She set off in search of her other missing friend, Terra.
And she ceased to exist.
To a place from which there is no return without outside help.
Yeah, I wonder how you know about that.
I saw her in the realm of darkness.
And this game made me hate Mickey so much. I am skipping this part though, because that will get me copyright claimed. But this game made me hate Mickey's character so much. Because there are so many freaking instances of Mickey just being an absolute idiot and making the dumbest decisions. This is a good question though. That how did the well, obviously the game takes place in the realm of darkness, or dark world. It's the realm of darkness. How did the world from Birth by Sleep fall into darkness? Did that ever get explained? I mean, oh yeah. Would you like? No. Yeah. Yay, my outfit for Aqua that I just randomly made for no reason. I think, yeah, this is the outfit I was wearing in my standard playthrough. I won't be touching cosmetics, just whatever she's wearing is what she's wearing, sort of thing. Because I don't want to be sitting on the cosmetic screen for like an hour and a half trying to figure out what on earth I want her to have on. And this is a mechanic that wasn't in Kingdom Hearts 3 that I hate wasn't. The cosmetics.
Why is Cinderella's world here in the darkness?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too, Aqua. Cool. Hope you liked Aqua's gameplay from 3, because that's this entire game. Input laggy and all. Although once you get used to the input lag, you can actually be fairly decent with the combat. It's just very, very much there. Like once you notice it, it's kind of hard to not notice the input lag. Oh, is there someone more? Alright. At least with this setup, I can actually see how long I'm going on for. We can actually see how long this game is. Sitting down, because, like, this game is so short. We're just gonna beat it in one sitting.
I walk on and on without end.
That's depressing,
In the
Aqua.
realm of light, do days or years pass with each step?
Probably years, considering you've aged virtually none since Birth by Sleep, but by the time you come across Mickey and Riku in this game, it's been 10 years. So apparently Mickey Mouse is immune to aging, because he looks the exact same. Dang. Realm of Darkness just be falling apart and stuff.
I guess I know which way I'm going.
How is the okay. I don't know why I'm even bothering to question, like, the Realm of Darkness and all that, but, like, this is cool. The water being not turned to ice, just frozen in time. Like, that is just really cool. I love the design of this game. I love the look of the world. I like the look of the Realm of Darkness.
Stir in a long time. Something about this place.
Probably because you were here. Although we never did get to go into, like, the actual town. We only ever went to the house and then the castle.
Enough.
I was really hoping to not use your finisher there because I get stun locked. Yay, we leveled up. I'm so proud. Awesome. At least the combat in here is definitely faster than what it was in Birth by Sleep, so at least there's that. But that is one thing that did carry over from Birth by Sleep. Magic is overpowered. Granted, magic has always been strong in the Kingdom Hearts games. I don't think there's been a single Kingdom Hearts game where the magic isn't stupidly overpowered.
I took it for
But, like, Birth by Sleep's magic was stupidly strong. And that carried over into Dream Drop Distance, too, with some of the skills being ridiculously overpowered. Shadowbreaker, I think, was the name of one that you could get, like, really early on. And did light and darkness damage, which every single enemy in the game was weak to. Wow, Aqua's memories that are in the freaking lower graphics quality because the game came out, like, in 2011 on a PSP. Aqua is the only one who actually gets to try the ice cream because Ventus and Terra dipped. Like, come on, man. At least claim your reward. Stitch. Who they still have not really done a proper world. They've only done the ship, and that was in Birth by Sleep. I would love to have a proper Lilo and Stitch world. I would love to have that be a proper world. Who knows? Maybe with KH4.
Here, too. Everyone in this world thought that they were safe. Not just the people, but the dog waiting for his owner. The cat curled up in her nook.
I forgot how, like,
So much life.
like, dark and depressing Aqua's thoughts are in this game. But then again, I can't really blame her considering she is in the Realm of Darkness.
The grief in this place is too much to fathom.
Yeah, and that's why you just don't really think about it. Depressed Aqua is this entire game.
It's enough. I can't keep on wishing for the past.
Okay. Yeah, I got that down already, as you can see by my appearance. I figured out how the accessories work. Was that? For a second, I thought the puddle was like ray traced. Which is kind of cool if it was. I guess just to show off. I completed all the objectives in the game. All of them. And it was hell. And I never want to do it again. Like, this is a game that I 100%ed and I never want to 100% again. Like, honestly. Don't even want to try to 100% this game again. Well, not that it would be hard, especially since I'm playing on standard and not critical.
The road collapsed when the clock advanced.
Also, from what I know, isn't 0.2's critical considered to be like the hardest critical in the series, even with KH3 being a thing?
There's no time in this place.
Because KH3 added like new abilities that made critical doable, like the crit guard, which was a really good addition. I didn't even test to see if, like, my voice can be heard. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone real quick here, just to make sure that we're actually running smoothly here. While the cutscene's playing, you know. I forgot my headphones are connected to my frickin' phone. Gotta turn those off. Because they are Bluetooth headphones.
I knew it.
That's great. I can't tell if I'm... Oh, because it paused. Alright, I can be heard. That's fan-fiddly-tastic. And that one person is my phone that just turned off, so that will disappear shortly. Unless it just stays there, which would be really funny if it does. I'm gonna keep an eye on it and see if it stays there. I don't know why it would, considering I turned my phone off. It just stays there to make me feel better about myself. It just stays there to make me feel better. I don't freaking care. That would be funny though if it does that. Okay, yeah, there we go. Because that would have been so funny if that one stayed there. I like how it has the broadcast has started. To stop broadcasting, press the share button and then select broadcast settings. Do I even want to save? Like... Also, why does this game have 99 save files, but KH3 only has 9? This is a tech demo for KH... I guess I'll save. This is a tech demo for KH3, and it has more save files than KH3. Just let that sink in for a moment. This demo had more effort put into it than KH3. Just let that sink in for a moment. Just really think about that. This game introduced so many annoying heartless. Do I have magic yet? Oh, I do have magic, awesome. For some reason, I thought I was playing a different game there, and I tried to press X to jump. I don't know why I thought I was playing a different game there.
Is that one on the bridge?
I don't know how you saw that one and didn't see this one, considering it's just right here. I also love that this magic is set up like exactly how I set up magic. Like, I didn't touch this. This is how I set up my magic. I just love that. Didn't even have to edit a thing. Like, Thunder's on triangle, Cure is on X, Fire is on square, and then I always just have like another magic on circle. But since there's only 4 magic in the game, it's just Blizzard. Oh, I forgot I can't skip the flashbacks. Actually, why was I even trying to skip the flashback? I'm watching the cutscenes and talking about how stupid they are. Yay, we gained double jump.
There's nothing else here.
He said, fear the old blood. Well, that's depressing. Bloodborne for beginners. That was a good video. Makes me think of frickin' Maxor's Bloodborne video. A Lovecraftian horror RPG that no one understands by definition. It's like, yeah, basically. As someone who has spent a fair amount of time in Bloodborne, I can confirm it is a Lovecraftian horror RPG that no one understands by definition. I can confirm it is a game that I do not understand by definition. Great game, though. Oh, so you needed double. I guess you didn't need double jump, but makes it easier to get up here. It seems like this would be the first one it wants you to go to, because it's even like the one that Aqua points out. Like, she doesn't point out the one that she could very clearly see. She pointed out this one. So they wanted you to go to this one first, for whatever dumb reason. I will approach them in the manner I wish, game. Also, this makes no freaking sense. How on earth would that clock, like, just reverse time? Shot lock. That's probably why they wanted you to go here first. Goodness me, sorry about that. You know, because shock lock in this game is kind of overpowered. If you haven't noticed, shock lock in this game is just a tad bit overpowered. They did keep that. I think they revoiced her lines. Like, why does she say Terra with, like, some of her swings? Never really explained why she says Terra's name when she does attacks, because that was something that was in Birth by Sleep. Because you love Terra, is that it, Aqua?
There's an underground path. Interesting.
Not really interesting. Have you seen how this place is laid out? Like, that's just normal here. I think this one gives me form changes. That's why I'm doing this one. It gives me Grand Magic and like the one form change in the entire game. Or watch it rig it to where you only gain them in a certain order and they're not like linked to certain ones. I like how the whole theme of this, like, of the series is like friendship, but people are like the romantic interest with some characters. There are some characters I see it for, and then there are some characters I don't. And I'm not going to get into who I see that happening for and who I don't, because I don't want to start that. I just don't want to. I acknowledge that it's a thing in the series, but I'm not going to get into which ones I think are possible and which ones I don't. Aside from, like, the obvious one of, like, Sora and Kairi. Considering everything that happened in Remind, I'm pretty sure that they're beyond friendship at that point. The fourth gear was over here. Or the last gear is over here. Magic stun lock. Wow, isn't magic just overpowered? Making sure there wasn't a chest. Because they love to hide chests behind things in this game. Really? I've only been going for 19 minutes? I thought it was going on for longer. Man, look at that look at those PSP graphics. Nice. And now we have air slide. the superior to air dodge that they added in KH3. I love that that actually does have some vertical, does have like a vertical hitbox. There are some things about Aqua's combat I like, but that input delay is just really, really annoying. Didn't like all my items carry over? Yep. But they make it to where you can only use about 2 to 3 items per fight. Which I learned in Crit. Because I was like trying to save up on my endgame items, so I was just using like standard potions for some of the early fights. I think it was Zodiac Aqua. And it only lets you use like... This is also... Oh wow, so it's faster than it is in 3. Because I was expecting its retaliation to happen a lot later. Yeah, you learn this thing's moveset pretty quickly, considering the amount of times you fight this thing. I think you fight this thing like a total of like 3 times, is it? Or at least it feels like that. Okay. Barrier actually made it last long enough there. I'm trying to get Spellweaver. Because magic's not really cutting it against this thing. I hate that Aqua's finisher makes her stationary. I like that it has a vertical hitbox, but I hate that it forces you to become stationary and you can't follow the target. There we go. Now this thing should be like melting. Oh, I am not paying attention. Oh, yep. Mistimed that completely. Okay, let's heal before I freaking die. Alright. That should be enough damage. This should kill it. Keyword here is should. Okay, yeah. But I lose track. I think it's at least 3 times you fight the Demon Tide, and then you have the Demon... Or no, that's the Demon Tower. The Demon Tide is the final boss of 0.2. That's right.
Not even memories are safe from the darkness.
Yeah, that's kind of how that works. I mean, memories are what make you, you. I mean, that's kind of the whole... That was basically the whole premise of Chain of Memories. Without your memories, you're nothing more than an empty shell, sort of thing.
To spend one more night beneath the stars with my best friends.
So sad.
I'm doing it again.
Reminiscing? You know, there's just casually Terra.
What are you doing here? You should be in the realm of light. Oh no. Did you not make it out? Don't tell me. Has the realm of light... Why won't you say anything to me?
Because he's nothing more than an illusion.
So what are you? A memory among these shadows?
Yes.
Are you here to try and tell me not to lose heart?
Basically, yeah, that's what that is. Although there is one cutscene in here that I still don't understand how on earth it works.
The world keeps our thoughts alive. Where do the people who lived here go once the world was taken away?
They die. Well, actually, no, they go to Traverse
here,
Town.
So they haven't fallen to darkness.
Actually, wait.
I'll take what
I was about to say
solace
something
I can.
stupid. Never mind. I was about to say, why didn't Aqua end up at Traverse Town? Because Radiant Garden didn't fall to darkness. I forgot the lore for a second there. Coincidentally, we will just go through all the worlds
lost to the darkness.
that were in Birth by... or the majority of the worlds that were in Birth by Sleep. It's Ventus. Get it? Because Ventus fell asleep. Like Snow White. Get it? Symbolism. Symbolism.
Ven, what did you come here to tell me? I know
That he's still
promised to
asleep.
wake you up. I'm sorry.
I don't know what you can be sorry for. You're trapped in the realm of darkness, and it's not like even if you were out of the realm of darkness, you'd be able to wake him up.
That keeps my heart
Because you
strong.
don't know where his heart is. So even still, you mean you'd be in the same spot you're in. Can't entirely blame Aqua for that.
It's a mirror.
Mira said, "Come here, fool. You're coming with me." I'm gonna laugh if the Zodiac mirror is already active in the center of the room. Because I think that also carries over between the saves, is your progress with the Zodiac challenge. I can already see it in the cutscene, the floor is lit up. I love the... I said it earlier. I love the design of the Realm of Darkness and how it, like, is a twisted, distorted version of all the worlds. I just love it. It's so cool.
What just happened?
Yeah, with Aqua. What the heck was that? He said, "Can I leave?" Ah, it's not a reflection, it's a portal.
Those mirrors. Maybe they're a clue.
You think, Aqua? Okay, yeah, I can. Yeah, the Zodiac mirror is there. I don't think I'm gonna try to do that, especially when I'm only level 51. I will get steamrolled by the enemies that are inside that thing. Actually, real quick before I save, I'm gonna try to get the chests. If I can remember where they are. Thought there was one there. Maybe it's over here. Great job, Aqua. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. The chests that have the Zodiac pieces remain open. So you can't reopen the chests that have those. But you can reopen the base ones, I think. So I'm trying to remember where those are.
Yep.
No flow motion.
Yep.
Yeah, it's still not explained how on earth flow motion was even added to KH3. Like, how on earth does Sora have that ability? Because it was never explained why he can use it outside of the dream. Really?
Yep.
I get it, depressing and all that, but like, I'm just trying to get some freaking loot, like... Okay, is the input delay for this game really that bad? Like, I can't jump when I'm telling Aqua to jump? Like, is there an invisible wall here?
Yep.
Okay, no, the game just didn't want to cooperate. That's fantastic. Good to know that I'm actively having to fight the game just to get Aqua to do a simple task. When your name is literally just water. Like, it's just literally water. I think this one's a combat trial. I might as well just go ahead and do all the mirrors just because they do give me items. And most of them are like a decent challenge. Yeah, this is the one where I have to extinguish the candles.
Your bonds of friendship tie you down.
My bonds with friendship tie me down? I mean, I get what you mean, but, you know, my friends are my power, that sort of thing. But I do understand the whole, like, attachments are a weakness sort of thing. Because those people can be used to get to you. They become a major weakness that your enemies will exploit and all that. That's kind of the thing with like Kairi, with Sora, you know? Like, that is Sora's weak point. Going after Kairi, putting her in danger, because Sora will literally risk his own life just to try and save her. And does. Multiple times. To the point where it does actually end up with him disappearing. Quote-unquote disappearing. Yay, level up. It does feel like this game tries to pay homage to KH1, because this reminds me of one of the rooms, or it reminds me of one of the phases of fighting Ansem in KH1, where you're like in a dark room fighting like shadows and the dark balls, and then the freaking, what are they called? Not Neo Shadows, the Invisibles, where it's just an entirely dark room and all you can see is their eyes. What am I doing? I have magic. Just freaking shoot him. Like... Awesome. Any chest or... Okay, that was it. That was literally just there to serve as a combat trial. There is an objective that's, defeat all the mirror trials. One of these is really cool. It's a puzzle. I'm trying to remember which one of them it is. Yeah, it's this one. I love how this one... So you're shown all the chests. They're all open except for one. The one that isn't open is the real chest. I love that puzzle. It is just such a cool puzzle that uses the environment. If you're not paying attention, then you wouldn't have noticed it. Again, it is sad to see that more effort was put into this than in KH3. It's really sad to see that.
Yep.
Like there being actual like environmental puzzles and stuff. I wouldn't say the story is necessarily better in here, because the story, again, my opinion, the story went downhill after Birth by Sleep. Birth by Sleep was the last Kingdom Hearts game that made any semblance of sense. After that, the series went downhill. That is my opinion. You are more than welcome to have your own. That is not what I meant to use. Well, it was what I meant to use, but the water core got in the way of it. Did that hit you? No, of course it didn't. Wow, I love that I have magic that orbits the target instead of actually hitting them. That annoys me so much. Oh, we're not gonna hit the target, but we'll fly around them 20 times. The same freaking glitch in, well, glitch, the same issue in KH3. Where the magic, like, has to follow, but if the target moves, it just follows after them, but if it's shot at an angle, it's constantly trying to, like, hit the target, but it can't because it's stuck at an angle. I'm trying to remember which one of these is the most annoying. Because I know there's one of these that's like the, okay, so this isn't the most annoying one, but I will do this one. This one's also cool, because it has environmental puzzles that actually make sense and are really neat. Like this. Actually, like, using stuff in the environment. We hadn't had puzzles like this since frickin' KH1. And this really gave me hopes that KH3 would be a sort of return to form, in the sense of the worlds being more or less hallways and actually having things to interact with. But nope. It turned out to be just the same.
Yep.
Well, not the same, it just turned out to be disappointing. And the worlds were more or less just giant hallways. Because aside from like a few things you could interact with, I think like Olympus had stuff you could interact with that actually like had like an impact. The whole thing with Achilles' heel, that whole like side area on the mountain where you can like break a pillar and like reveal a hidden room. Like Olympus was the only world that actually had the kind of quality that I was expecting for 3, which is really sad. I freaking hate those freaking cores, man. One issue. And all the enemies that this game introduced are some of the most annoying enemies. Well, I fell. Yes, there is a point to continuing this fight, but I fell off the map, so... Thankfully, it only respawns the Heartless that were here. And they keep whatever health they were at when they despawn. Unlike Days, where if the enemy despawned, they regained all their health. So the enemies would like actively wander out of their combat zone and you'd go after them, but because you left their combat zone, they would despawn. There were so many missions that were like that in Days. Where's the thingy bob? Oh wait, yeah, I have to pick it up. Sorry, I forgot what I was doing there. This is cool too. Like actually being able to choose where I messed up the freaking angle on this by a massive margin, but you know what? We still made it. And we even get a Mega Elixir. Look at that. So cool. I'm good at games, I swear. I'm good at games, I promise. Oh wait, I actually have to be on this side, don't I? Because then I can see when it's... lined up. Yep. Oh goodness, I thought I was... No flow motion! I thought it was actually closer than that. Okay. Okay. Not what I was expecting to happen, but alright. Alright. Phantom Aqua. First encounter. The freaking challenge to no damage the third phase of this fight is so irritating. I remember I had to save state like right before that fight, and I just had to keep redoing it over and over again just to actually be able to do that challenge. You better back up, Aqua, because that thing's about to walk through.
Only your heart is hollow enough to be a demon's.
Demons? Okay, dang.
That's not true. My heart is strong. I'll prove it.
Arden as a secret fight. See, I thought that was gonna, like, just be a one-hit thing. I don't know why I thought that. Okay, we're just gonna stand there. Alright. Gonna disappear? Yeah, nice. There we go. Phantom 1 down.
Terra, then, and now my own phantom. What could it all mean?
You're depressed is what it means, Aqua. I mean, kind of have good reason considering where you're stuck, you know. Find the mirrors. What if I don't want to find the mirrors? I mean, I get it, that's a really petty reason to not do it, but like, what if I legitimately just don't want to find the mirrors? Nah, I'm cool here. I'm just gonna chill here, you know. Chill here, do absolutely freaking nothing.
Here, go.
Awesome. You're kind of a way to use Thundaja on Shadow Heartless. That was a bad idea, because now all these things are enraged. Yep, okay. Oh my goodness, man, the freaking flame cores. I'm actually surprised it managed to catch him, because usually it won't.
Here, go.
Just go ahead and shoot that. Okay, I think that was like the last one that was just like a random challenge. I think from here it's like actually progression. I think it's this one's the really annoying one, isn't it? Yeah, because I have to keep flipping the world upside down. Just the quality of the world design is just so much better in this game. Like, look at this. Look how trippy this is. Like, this is bizarre. Which is what you'd expect from the Realm of Darkness.
Farewell.
And then the other one's over here. Or is it yeah, I have to use this one.
Enough.
And then the last one, where's the gate? Over there. Can I just like spam thunder on you endlessly? Flame core. Just nuke the area. That'll kill him. Even going as far as put the last one on like the very edge of the map. Because like, oh, they'd never think to look there, that sort of thing, you know? There was a chest. Where was it? There was a chest. I could have sworn there was a chest. This is hurting my head so much, though, but I want to find it. There it is. This is hurting my head so much. I gotta get out of this place. I mean, it's cool, but like, goodness sakes, you're gonna give me a migraine. Phase 2. See, the Zodiac fight, that's an unblockable hit. Oh yeah, I forgot, you don't, like, actually try to run away, like the Zodiac version, you just stand there. Alright, last one. And in my opinion, the easiest one, because it's just going upstairs. And that's it. Like, you just go up a set of stairs. I mean, it tries to spawn some Heartless to make it a tad bit difficult, but I mean, like... Of course, it has to be the freaking water cores, too. We have to keep using the new enemies we created for this freaking game. Alright. Clever girl. Dang it, that was too slow. Oh. You gonna stay around long enough for me to actually hit you? Thanks, Aqua, for doing the wrong freaking hit. Aqua's freaking combos suck. You can't tell me otherwise, man. Also, this boss wasn't built to counter Spellweaver, so like... Well, that and Spellweaver is just kind of overpowered, so... There you go. Yay! That dumb fight is over.
That's all of them.
How would you know? Were you paying attention?
Tara and Ben didn't have anything to say. But my shadow, she wanted to destroy me.
It's because you hate yourself for failing. I also love the theme for the Realm of Darkness. Level 78, yeah.
Never would have thought I'd become my own worst enemy.
Funny how that works out, doesn't it? Isn't it?
I've talked
Done
to
it in
myself
it.
a
I
lot
get
since
English.
falling into these shadows. But with the Phantom, it's as though all my doubts have gained a voice of their own. She's the weakness in my heart. I know I'm alone here. Have the uncountable hours in the shadows whittled away the courage I never really had. I'm losing this fight. The darkness has found the cracks in my heart.
Is that so?
Is this the last apparition before it takes me over?
Probably. And now we're in Enchanted Dominion.
Another world I know. Tara. Then.
Only shadows.
Are they phantoms? I don't care if they are. Or if I fall into the darkness.
Why? Why all of a sudden do you just
miss
not
them.
care anymore?
Get out of my way!
Aqua angry. Yeah, I know how teleport works. Although it's weird they just now gave you the ability to do that.
Here, go! Hey! Yeah!
Oh wait, yeah, that was the Zodiac chest. Not exactly the one I was aiming at, but alright. Oh yeah, not being able to use L2 to scroll through the link commands is having to actually press up and down on the D-pad just to do that. He ain't doing that. Get out of here. You stupid idiot, what you doing? Well, I guess Aqua does have flow motion because she can do that, but also like how and why? If is it an ability that Keyblade Masters can use? And if that's the case, why the heck doesn't Riku have it? Because when we go to play as Sora, or when we go to play as Riku in 3, he doesn't have it. So, how does flow motion work? Things that are never explained that irritate me to this day. I feel like Kingdom Hearts is like the perfect game example of we did it because it's cool. Because there are so many things that happen in 3 that just don't make sense. It just is done because it looks cool. Like, okay, yeah, it's cool, it's pretty and all. Does it make sense, or are we just doing it for the sake of doing it? Like, is there a reason in the game, canon, and lore that actually makes sense as to why you're able to do this? I love thunder. I do like that you can use magic and stay moving. That is an addition I do like that they added. Being able to keep your momentum with moving and still being able to use magic. That is one addition I do like. It's dark side.
Really think you can keep me away from my friends?
Yeah. Because we just couldn't do a Kingdom Hearts game without dark side.
Here, go.
You know, we just had to include him. Am I not able to lock onto his head? Why? Oh, and having to no damage the freaking, like, actually difficult dark side fight with all the freaking random stuff that happens in that fight. Alright, Spellweaver. I was blocking. But I forgot the game's input delay is freaking horrible. There's no point even trying to use a Phantom Spellweaver, because it's not going to hit him, so... Oh, finally I can attack your head. I have to get you down that low on health just to actually be able to attack your head. Will this actually hit him? Probably not. Yeah. Oh, no, it actually did. Okay. See, I thought I was going to miss. That's why I didn't want to use it. But I figured because there were shadows down there, I'd go ahead and use it. You have no idea how easy you've made this now that I'm able to walk onto your head. Freaking Shadow said, Mr. President, get down. No. The Secret Service, get down, Mr. President. No. Awesome. I shouldn't have used Cure, because I know I'm going to have to use magic to... That's a lot of dark sides. Ironically, they will do absolutely nothing but stand there and watch me fight Heartless. And that's literally all they do. They just stand there and watch. Oh no, more shadows. Whatever will I do? Oh yeah, I don't have magic because I used it. Not what I was expecting. I was kind of expecting Sandaja, but whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot. And freaking leave the combat area just so you follow us and then we despawn. Forgot that they do that. Yeah. I forgot. How dare you, good sir? I forgot about that one. But I remember those two. I did not. Alright, guess I'm using an ether. Speed up the process of my magic coming back, cause. Oh, cool. You actually gave me what I wanted, even though I didn't use it. Okay, never mind. Guess I'm using Cure, because the freaking Neo Shadows want to be a freaking pain. Let's all attack at the same freaking time with the same unavoidable attack. Frickin' water force, man. There's a reason why I freaking hate these things. There's a reason why Critical and KH3 is so freaking annoying. The game is filled with enemies like that. It's a bunch of cheap attacks that just sit miles away and just do nothing but shoot you. But then again, that was like a good majority of the enemies from KH3. So why am I surprised that the enemies in this game are the exact same? Great job. I got hit by something that was past me. That one I get, because it actually did hit me. How did I get hit by the other one? No, those things can't arc like that, so why all of a sudden are they actually able to hit me? Like it literally just showed a second ago, those things can't arc like that. thanks. Because the freaking cast animation for magic takes too long. Can you freaking stop? Really? Of course it freaking hits me. Can we stop doing that? Spawning the vines at like the absolute last second so you walk into them? I'm blocking to make sure. You never frickin' know with this game. It's stupid crap. It's also just weird seeing a dark side as just a basic enemy. That freaking 2-hit air attack she does is so bad. I swear it misses every time she does it. Okay, you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna run past them because I don't want to sit here for another 12 minutes fighting an annoying enemy. I'm just gonna frickin' run. Because the game does absolutely nothing to stop me from doing it, so, you know. I'm just gonna keep going, you know. How was that not hit by fire dust? Because it didn't, because I wasn't directly aiming at it? This game is so great, let me tell you, man. This game is just so good. I'm totally not hating myself for playing this right now. Hey, let's take the combat from Kingdom Hearts and make it a chore, because that sounds like a great idea. Let's just make every single enemy in the game 10 times more annoying, and make the combat twice as slow. Because a freaking input delay. Also, we're gonna make magic suck, because now I can't freaking hit anything. And Neo Shadows being the most annoying and inconsistent enemy in the game, not freaking knowing what they're doing half the time. Like this one who's just spazzing out because he doesn't know which freaking direction to go. Can someone count how many times I've sighed in the past 5 minutes because of how annoying this is? Because I would love to know how many times I've sighed out of annoyment. I don't care about chess anymore. I'm just kidding. I don't care about chess or anything anymore. I'm just trying to get through this now. I am just trying to get through this so I can be done with it. I don't even know why I decided to stream this. Because I had the time to stream and I wanted to do something, so I'm like, oh, I'll do 0.2. That'll be fun. And then I forgot why I stopped playing 0.2, because Aqua's combat's freaking clunky as heck. Oh yeah, and this area counts for no damaging the boss. So imagine having to run through this without getting hit at all. But the freaking orbs are completely random with where they fall. This challenge was so freaking annoying and took so long, I thought I was going to lose my sanity trying to do it. Not because Darkseid is hard, just because of all the freaking stupid random stuff he does during it. That it gave Darkseid so much health. Like, my goodness, does this man need 5 health bars? And then, yeah, this. Try to avoid take damage from a bunch of random orbs that fall. At absolute random. Yeah, it's freaking impossible. I don't know how I managed to do it. Sheer will and determination, I guess. I don't know why I decided to torture myself by doing it, but I did. Thanks, Aqua. Yeah, see, like now they can't even freaking arc. these freaking shadows go away, please? I'm just gonna use a potion, though I don't have to use magic to keep. Yeah, the freaking thing was over. Damage dark side too, if you will. Or if you can, I guess. Does decent damage and actually kills the freaking. Now I can target your head. But here comes the super ultra mega FU attack. You know, freaking this. Like, what the heck? Now, granted, this is a lot easier to dodge than it looks. This is actually one of the easier attacks that he uses to avoid. It's just once you get to this phase, he just starts using it non-stop. I think now he's just gonna instantly do it again, is he not? Like he'll shoot those orbs at you, then he just instantly goes back into that attack? Yeah. Once you get to this phase, he only uses that attack. Straight, curve, straight, cross, straight, curve, cross. Oh, that, and he has like a freaking aura of like acid rain that prevents you from hitting him too. So all these other dark sides are just gonna sit there and watch, and this is just like, is this just like the alpha dark side or something? Like, let me just spam fire at him. Kingdom Hearts magic in a nutshell. Spam it, you'll be. Wow. Okay. Yeah. That's the strategy. Spam magic to win. There you go. You could have done that from the start, Aqua. There was no point to that. You could have done that at the start, and this could have been over in an instant. But I forgot, this thing is so unbelievably short, we had to throw in as many unnecessary boss fights as we could. Demon Tower, Phantom Aqua 3 times, Dark Side twice, then Demon Tower again, and then Demon Tide. Like, we've already gone past the usual limit for, like, bosses in a world. Because that's all this is. It is one world. But they padded out the length by adding a bunch of unnecessary bosses. And this cutscene I like, but I am so confused by it. Because my man Terra, but like, I am so confused what's going on here.
You're...
Terra, you spoke?
Can you see me?
Of course. I see Ven too.
Ven? He's here?
Terra, what's wrong? Don't you see him?
Where are we?
A world the darkness has consumed. Its enchanted dominion.
Consumed? The worlds fell?
What's gotten into you? How do I know that you're Terra? And not the weakness that's in my heart, playing more tricks. Ven, please say something.
Aqua, listen. I promise this is me. But I'm not myself.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean?
You're using the name Terra. That means you're seeing me the way that you remember me. But your heart is just painting the picture that it so wants to see. The real me is lost in shadow.
And I'm so confused by this. Because, like, he's talking as if he's just an image that Aqua's heart is creating. But he's talking as if he's actually there at the same time.
But I can't see anything, Aqua. If you say Ven is there, then he's like me. An illusion created by your heart.
See, he says he's an illusion, but he's also talking as if he's actually Terra. So what is happening?
Then you and Ven are safe in the outside world?
I think.
That's good. But how did you find me?
I looked here and heard you in the darkness.
Right, but why does your heart have ties to the darkness now? What did you mean, lost in shadow?
Forget about me. Aqua, Xehanort is trying to locate Ven.
He'll never find him. I hid Ven well. I think the reason he's not
Yeah, and
talking
then
to me
this
yet-
happens. So, like, is this an
Because he's still
illusion
there
or is this
sleeping.
actually Terra? Like, what is going on?
No, I can't control.
Xehanort hair looking neon white. Freaking.
This place. Is it the Chamber of Waking?
Yes. Who are you? Really?
You don't know.
My name.
Aqua, get back!
Terra!
And then Terra's
I
theme.
messed up. Xehanort is part of me. Now he's using me. So you'll tell him where you hid Ven.
See, I'm so confused what's going on here. I like this cutscene because, you know, Terra, but like, what the heck is going on?
Aqua, you have to.
Still you struggle.
Terra!
Do something, Aqua. Guardian.
Aqua!
Guardian before he had the shape.
Be one with the darkness.
I guess this is lingering will then, considering he does this immediately afterwards.
It's enough!
Terra.
Yeah, I'm so confused what's going on. That cutscene is cool, but what the heck just happened? Oh, this series is a mess.
Now I can be one with darkness.
Oh great, now you're
Aqua,
here.
Are you
My
okay?
biggest freaking issue with this game's story is Mickey.
Mickey, how did... Terra! Ben!
No time to talk.
Dwellers of darkness.
They're called
Oh,
Heartless.
heartless!
Aqua's like, man, I don't freaking care, just kill him. Why does this thing have so much health? I guess because Mickey. But like, his length is completely random, so like... Just lock onto a random shadow, appreciate that. I already miss playing a Sora, because at least Sora's attacks are responsive. Oh yeah, then Wayfinder, a link that has no freaking finisher, or if it does, I can't remember what it is. Wayfinder sucks. There's so much freaking delay between being able to actually use attacks, and you never actually get the finisher for it because of that delay. Oh crap. Let's heal then. I would use Wayfinder, Mickey, but Wayfinder freaking sucks. Why on earth would I waste an item on Mickey? Like, Wayfinder just drains too quickly. This with Spellweaver, you can like somewhat take your time. You can't do that with Wayfinder. Also, Mickey beats a demon tide no problem here. Or a demon tower.
Luck. Gosh, I never thought I'd find you in the realm of darkness, that's for sure. So,
But you can't do it in Cage 3, even though the freaking key he's using was Force in a realm of darkness, whatever. You know, we stopped making sense.
You.
I'm sorry. The darkness in this place, it's getting to me.
Oh. But you'll be okay.
Right.
Say, we've been looking for you a long time. How come you're in this place?
First tell me, how long's it been in the realm of light?
About 10 years.
Interesting. After we last spoke, I took Ven somewhere safe, and then I went after Terra. But Terra was about to fall to darkness, so I had one choice. I stayed here in hopes of giving him a chance.
I didn't know.
How about you? What could have brought you here? Has something happened in the realm of light?
It's the Heartless. They've been attacking worlds and taking their hearts. And worlds with no hearts vanish into darkness. But
which also comes to reason, why don't we see any of the worlds from Cage 1 in this game? If that's the case.
So you see,
or is it Sora actually managed to save those worlds by locking away the keyhole? Which I guess makes sense why the only world from Cage 1 we see is Destiny Islands.
The points you can cross have become unstable. It's only when a world gets consumed that an entrance appears in the realm between. So, I waited for my chance to sneak in.
To put into other words what Mickey just said, he means he went to a world that was about to fall to darkness and did absolutely nothing to try to help it just so he could get here.
But hey, when I got here, I felt a warm, familiar light. I followed it to find my way to you.
So Mickey's probably only been here like minutes.
So they were helping. Terra and Ben brought you and I back together again.
Yeah.
But the worlds are still in danger.
I still hate you, Mickey.
Terra, did he make it back to the realm of light?
Nah, he did.
We still haven't found him.
No, but my friend, my best friend, you know, Ansem the Wise, just so happened to have an apprentice named Xehanort, which totally didn't raise any red flags at all. Mickey, I hate you.
I see. Well, wherever he is, he's fighting. He'll beat his darkness. And I know he wants me to fight too.
I think you're right. He'll be just fine.
Yes. But what about Ven? He won't wake up unless I'm there with him.
That's unfortunate for him.
I have to go. I have to find a way back to the realm of light.
Good. Then let's locate that key and go home together.
Does that mean you know an exit?
No.
I was so busy
no.
finding a way in that I didn't give a lot of thought to where there'd be a way out. But together, we're sure to find one.
Mickey, I hate you.
You haven't changed at all.
I'm not laughing. I want to punch that mouse in the face.
May our hearts be our guiding key.
Oh, and this dumb
There's a
line.
phrase no one's used in ages.
Aqua, don't act as if you've actually heard that phrase at some point in your life.
Now, it's something I like to try and remember. So, ready?
Mickey, that is the only time you've ever spoken that phrase in the entire series. If that's a phrase you're trying to remember and make more relevant, you'd think you would have used it at least once in Cage 2. Considering how important of a role Mickey played in Cage 2. You'd think, but, you know, apparently not. Yeah, and then Earth cores, which are weakest to physical attacks. Oh, and stun you. I forgot they do that. Yeah, again, the genius who thought status ailments in Kingdom Hearts was a great idea. To the genius who thought it was a good idea to put status ailments in Kingdom Hearts. I don't like you.
Yep. Okay.
They were annoying in the frickin' the spin-offs, Days, Chain of Memories, Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, Recoded. So why on earth would you want to put those in a main entry game where you can just be stun locked by being set on fire? Because that actually can happen. That happened to me all the time in Dream Drop Distance. The freaking enemies that are capable of freezing you was just an infinite loop of just being frozen over and over again. Oh, it does have a finish, but like, it takes so much effort to actually get there that it's just not even worth it. Aqua's combat is so great. Again, count how many times I have sighed because the combat in this game is dumb. When it works, it's great, but when it doesn't, it's tedious, and this game's combat doesn't work most of the time, unfortunately. Which is my thing with KH3's combat. KH3's combat is really good in the right conditions. When you're in a giant arena that's like full of enemies and you can just be like shot from miles away from a random cheap shot, that's when I get annoyed. But like the data fights were a decent challenge that were really fun. Well, most of which were fun. I still think that frickin' the Recuplica data was really stupid, but whatever. Simply because his moveset is just completely randomized, so he can literally just start spamming the same attack over and over again. Then the red pillars are like really hard for me to like. It's hard for me to multitask trying to dodge his attacks and the freaking those like pillars of the red pillars of darkness that he spawns that are unblockable. It's just a really difficult fight if you're not good at multitasking, which I'm not, so go figure. The fight's difficult for me. I know a lot of people find that fight easy, and I can understand why, because his moveset is just randomized and he only has like a few attacks. And his DM's not even that hard to counter. I've gotten pretty used to his DM, but like, I just don't do well with fights that are just completely random with like the moveset they do. It's kind of why I struggled with Lingering Will for a bit. Because Lingering Will was like that. But then again, I also eventually got to a point where I could literally like farm Lingering Will because I just got all of the counters to all of his attacks memorized. Got it memorized. I got it memorized, and it just became a matter of what attack is he doing. I guess I'll just have to get to the point where I can do that for Data Riku. I know that's basically what you have to do for Yozora. You have to just know the counters for each attack because Yozora's moveset is also randomized. Know the counters for each of his attacks and then just do the appropriate counter. You also don't really want to use a Kupo coin since he does steal your Kupo coin. I never use them, even for the data fights. I think the only time I actually started using a Kupo coin was when I was fighting Shion. Because Shion was freaking... Shion was a freaking pain. And then Master Xehanort is an even bigger absolute mess of a freaking data fight, but whatever, you know. I'll beat him eventually. Not what I meant to do. I meant to do that, but whatever. Besides, I'm sure my opinions on the data fights mean absolutely nothing, because I'm just a random nobody, just, you know, playing 0.2. You know, my opinion means very little in the overall community of this game, so, you know, take my opinions with a grain of salt, because, you know, it doesn't matter. My opinion means very little when it comes to the difficulty of these bosses, apparently. Because I don't have a major platform where I can express my opinion, therefore my opinion means nothing. That got weirdly, like, dark there for a second where I'm like, you know, my opinion doesn't freaking matter. I'm just, like, you know, it's just my experience with the data fights, you know. I'm kind of in the minority when it comes to the fights I found difficult. But, I mean, everyone's gonna have their own different struggles with the fights. Not everyone's gonna find the same fights easy. Not everyone's gonna find the same fights hard. Like, I thought Vanitas and Marluxia were really easy, but apparently Marluxia is really difficult. I also don't think Xemnas is that hard, but my friend thinks Xemnas is one of the worst data fights in the game. So, you know, everyone's gonna have their own different experiences with the data fight, and they're all gonna have bosses that they find more difficult than others. It's all a matter of preference, I guess. And I guess player skill as well. Just what you're good at doing, what you're not good at doing. I find Marluxia's data fight easy because it's just like a actually well-designed boss fight. He starts off with the same attack every time, so it's learning his opening, and then from there it's random.
So many worlds have been lost.
And he actually does, like, progressively get more challenging as the fight goes on.
Wait, you know this
a fight that actually has, like, scaling difficulty as the fight goes on. That's what I enjoy. Not a boss that's just stupidly hard all the time because his moveset is randomized.
But because Terra had already given one of them the power, I didn't.
And Mickey said, "Wait, what were those boys' names?"
What were the boys' names?
They were Sora and Riku.
I see.
I see. We're getting warm.
Why the heck would you ask that question and then recognize those are their names and then not tell Aqua? This is why I hate Mickey. This game just made me hate Mickey with a firing passion.
Riku who've been helping me.
Oh, now you say Sora and Riku?
That door shut for good.
The same boys?
Yes.
Aqua.
That's what Mickey just said.
My friends first got the Keyblade. It also must be where we'll find its counterpart.
I guess.
The Keyblade of Darkness has got to be here on the dark side of their world.
But you're still talking as if the Kingdom Key is the only Keyblade. If the Keyblade spawned in this world, then its counterpart must be on the other side of this world, in the darkness. But the Kingdom Key is not the only Keyblade. Aqua has her own Keyblade. You have your own Keyblade. Riku gets his own. Xehanort's Keyblade. The Foretellers. Like, the Kingdom Key is not the only Keyblade. I guess it's the Keyblade that represents the realm of light, which if that's the case, that's kind of overpowered. Considering, you know, a Keyblade as a representation of all the realms of light, that's kind of overpowered.
We'll have to hurry. Come on!
Oh, the fact that you never actually get to explore Destiny Islands. Like, that's such a waste. You don't even get to explore Destiny Islands in the Realm of Darkness. The freaking series just hates Destiny Islands, apparently, because the only game we actually get to be on Destiny Islands for was one, and it was for the intro, and that was it. Hope you like this, boss, because guess what? We're fighting it again. Hope you like the repeat of freaking KH3's ending. Although I do appreciate that they acknowledge this thing is just a giant swarm of Heartless, so you can literally attack it anywhere and it will do damage. This thing's attacks freaking irritate me. It either goes from not being able to hit you to every single freaking hit hitting you. It's an inconsistent moveset. It goes from not being able to hit you at all to making every single freaking attack it can do hit you. It is really irritating that this thing's moveset is that inconsistent. That did a good bit of damage. Yeah, see, like, can't hit. But then it hits. Yeah, and then it, like, makes a bunch of random shadows spawn. Oh yeah, this attack, which I freaking hate. Because it either pops up far away to hit you, or it pops up underneath you. And I'm just supposed to know which one. And then you have phases like this where it just doesn't stop attacking. Like, where is my opportunity to actually hit this thing? This is not Devil May Cry. I cannot be mobile and attack the enemy at the same time. I cannot spam Judgment Cut as Virgil in this game, because believe me, if I could, I 100% would do that the entire game. Actually, yeah, Wayfinder on this boss is broken, so yeah. Shine! Because it actually, like, holds it in place. And let's just, like, hit it a lot. Which I hate that, like, this is what you're supposed to do for this dumb fight, but it's completely up to random whether Mickey actually freaking does it. I freaking hate Mickey in this game, bro. It's freaking worthless. Storm that is approaching. Yeah, man. Yeah, if you couldn't tell from my avatar, I am a big fan of Devil May Cry. I actually thought about streaming Bloody Palace, but I decided to do this instead. Why? I don't know. Don't ask why I decided to do this instead of DMC 5. Probably because this is like the only other Kingdom Hearts game I have, so I'm like, fine, we'll just do the entire series. Yeah, Virgil. Can I block that? Is this like a Kingdom Hearts 3 situation where it's like you'd be surprised the amount of things you can block? I also forgot how freaking short 0.2 is. Like, this is the final boss. I forgot how, like, unbelievable. And I've been watching the cutscenes. I haven't skipped a single cutscene, and this has only been going for an hour and 30 minutes. Like, my goodness, this thing is short. Which, if you ask me, is probably for the better, because, like, my goodness, Aqua's combat is just not good. There is so much input delay, and her freaking combos are just nowhere near as good as Sora's. And yet this attack, which is a lot easier to dodge as Sora, because he can glide. But there are some things about 0.2 I do like. I do like the environmental puzzles, I like the design of the world, I like the music. I like being able to customize Aqua with accessories and all that. And the challenges behind them, for the most part, were fun to do, aside from, like, 2 of them. There are things I like about this game, but the positives do not outweigh the negatives. So, this game, in my mind, is still just an game. The positives do not outweigh the negatives on how I feel about this game, so there is that. And now we're coming up on the cutscene that makes me freaking want to punch Mickey in the throat. Well, it's not this cutscene, it's the cutscene after this cutscene where we cut back to Yen Sid and Mickey and all them in the tower. That's when I want to punch Mickey in the throat. Hey, it's still there.
I bet it's in
Of
here.
course that's where the freaking scene opens up, is on that freaking image. Really, Mickey? You need help pushing a wooden door? Are you that weak? You're supposed to be a Keyblade master.
There.
Is that what you're after?
Keyblade of Darkness.
Yep, it's just the key I was looking for. A Keyblade from the Dark Realm.
A Keyblade of Darkness.
The Door of Darkness. Tied by 2 keys. The Door of Darkness to seal the light. Well, we've got the keys. Now, we find the ones to close the door.
Sorry?
Sorry, what?
The door between the 2 realms.
Sorry, excuse me? What?
Won't let
What's
our
happening?
light pass through. So, only darkness keeps spilling out. We can lock the door by using the 2 keyblades. But we need help on both sides to get the door shut.
Uh-huh, sure.
Well then, since you'll be doing the locking, let me be the one to close the door.
Sorry,
Why?
but the job's taken by somebody else.
You were so insistent on wanting to leave the Realm of Darkness a moment ago. Why are you all of a sudden like, leave me, this is where I belong? Yeah, it's still weird having the flashbacks in, like, the older graphics. Freaking KH1 Riku and, like, PS2 graphics. And then you cut back to the base game and it... Well, when the freaking screen's not white anymore. You cut back to the base game and it looks like this. Like, what the heck? We're just magically at the same spot we were in KH1. We're just magically here. Dante and V's theme. Yeah, I wasn't overly fond of Dante's theme in 5.
Well, it's not the Kingdom Hearts.
V's theme is okay.
Not exactly.
But I'm not overly fond of it. I like Virgil and I like Virgil's and I like Nero's.
And even if it's not a complete Kingdom Hearts,
I mostly don't like Dante's because I had flashbacks to the DMC reboot every single freaking time it played. So. Although I think the DMC reboot is okay. The gameplay is fine. The story is an absolute mess, but I just laugh at it because the story in the reboot is so absurd.
Now, all we need is Riku.
All we need is Riku.
Riku.
Yes, you know, the 2 freaking people that Mickey just told you were helping sealing the door. Did you forget they were involved in this? Do you have the attention span of a goldfish, Aqua?
There!
There's Riku.
That's everybody! Come on, Aqua!
Demon Tide's back. It said, I'm coming for you, boy.
Oh no!
Why does it care about Riku all of a sudden?
Back off!
Also, why does Riku never hear any of this happening? You think he would hear this and be like, wait, what's going on? Like,
Go without me!
but why? Well, Aqua's dead. Oh, but that right there. We had to make sure. That's the one thing we got right. Mickey doesn't have a freaking shirt. Oh my goodness. We had to make sure that freaking continuity error is freaking not there, but everything else in this stinking game makes no sense. I really don't like the story of 0.2, as you can clearly see. We had to make sure the shirt was off, but the rest of the freaking story of this game doesn't make any freaking sense. Great job, Nomura. I freaking hate this game's story, man. Like, oh my goodness. I'm freaking laughing because of how stupid it is. That's like the one thing they had to make sure they got right, but then the rest of this game's story makes no sense.
I will face the long darkness.
Oh, me.
The next time someone wanders into the realm of darkness, I'll be here.
That will be never, Aqua.
A light to cut through all the shadows. I will be their wayfinder. And one day,
I mean, unless you count, the secret ending from Birth by Sleep with Ansem the Wise, unless you count that.
And that's a promise.
Oh, wait, actually, yeah, that secret ending is now... completely irrelevant because that's when Aqua was supposed to learn about Sora and Riku and all the things they did in the realm of light, but Mickey just freaking said, oh yeah, they've been doing that. So that entire point with Ansem the Wise now is freaking worthless. Darkseid's just here because Darkseid, you know, he just has to be here. Bruh.
Now, Sora, let's close this door for good.
Yeah, we had to make sure this cutscene's accurate. Oh, but actually you're wrong, because that's not what Mickey's shoes looked like. Oh yeah, and here's another point that doesn't make sense. If Aqua is on Destiny Islands while it's in the Realm of Darkness and all the worlds are restored, why the heck didn't she go back with the world? Why does she stay in the Realm of Darkness? This game makes no sense, and it frustrates me so much. This game's story is a freaking headache. I have a migraine after this game's story, I swear.
Terra. Then.
And it's like the only good cutscene I like in this game is when she talks to Terra, and that cutscene makes no sense.
They did it. The world's being restored.
Yeah, so why isn't she... Because Destiny Islands is now going back to the Realm of Light. Why doesn't she go with it? This doesn't make sense. I freaking hate this game.
May our hearts be our guiding key.
Not this dumb phrase again.
You'll know where I am.
I mean, I can replay the scene because I actually like watching it again, so I can go into the theater and play it again. Ah, no, copyright! Ah! We gotta skip that! Ah! That scared me! The music just started playing, I'm freaking panicked! Yeah, this cutscene means nothing now. I know, I hate that I have to skip the music, but Disney hates me. I have to skip it. I'm sorry. I like the song. It's so good, but I can't listen to it.
She sacrificed herself to save me? Why did you keep it from me for so long?
I had to do the same thing for the opening. Mickey, I'm gonna punch you in the throat. There was no choice made there. She got separated from you, and you actively chose to stop looking. There was no choice made there, Mickey.
Us? You could have given us a choice.
I'm kind of with Riku on this one.
We could have gone and helped her.
Again, I'm with Riku on this one. Yeah, freaking Mickey, I freaking hate you.
As Mickey told you clearly in his story.
Great camera angle of making us pan behind everyone.
The first time was not
so we can't see the person who's actually talking.
And even if we had found a way
great aesthetic choice there. I also love how Kyrie's just standing there.
The necessary means to get Aqua back.
Yeah, the character models look better in 0.2.
So I forbade
they had to tone down the graphic change a little bit because it was just too much for the game to handle.
That much is obvious.
It couldn't handle like an entire game built with this level of detail.
Staged a reckless attempt at rescue.
But
also, wait, Riku still has his hair from Dream Drop Distance. When we see him in 3, his hair is longer. Did they really leave? Spend that much time in the Realm of Darkness?
Who's this new Riku, and where's the old one?
New me?
Yeah. You're more like Sora.
Well, Sora's not here, so someone's got to be Sora.
I try too hard to be the role model. It's more fun to just listen to my heart.
Okay, Sora 2.0.
Sora-esque.
Well,
yeah, man literally stabbed himself with a keyblade just to save the person standing next to you there.
I came here because I wanted to help somehow. What can I do?
Wield your keyblade for more than 2 seconds?
To oversee the training for our new keyblade wielders, yourself and Lee.
Even though Kyrie was capable of wielding the keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 2, but like, you know...
He's a regular person now. He even said
he means Axel. And Kyrie's like, excuse me? You mean the guy who freaking kidnapped me?
Come on, Riku. It's time for us to go. First, We gotta find an entrance to the realm of darkness.
Just use a dark corridor.
Take these along with you. The 3 good fairies ask that you be presented with them. They are new.
They are also in briefcases that suit the same aesthetic of the outfit.
Thank you, Master.
I wish I could see the symbols that are on those things.
Okay, let's go.
I see Sora's crown, I see the Keyblade, I saw the Kingdom Hearts logo. I wonder if, like, the other symbols are on there too, like the Heartless, the Nobody, the Unversed. It's like, hey, you know this game is about Aqua, right? Well, here's a bunch of cutscenes that have nothing to do with
You were
Aqua.
gone a long time. What were you doing?
Secret.
Hugging Dream Eaters.
I'm back.
Yen Sid be like, boy, you took your time.
Just us?
The others all had important work to do, so I sent them on their way.
That's great. They could have said goodbye.
They did, just not to you.
It is not. I just like to say goodbye to all my friends.
Then do it faster.
Do it faster.
I'm here now, right?
He's kind of got a point,
Matters
Donald.
to discuss. In order to defeat Xehanort, there are allies we must gather, acting now to rouse them from their slumber.
I love how they literally just reuse this exact same cutscene for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Exam was conducted in the hopes
Like,
you
this
would
is
acquire the
word
power
per
to
word
break them.
the same starting
However,
cutscene for
the darkness
KH3. They
needed
even
to
reuse the
control
same
you,
animations, it's
and
just
your
not as
grasp
graphically
of your new
detailed.
abilities leaves much to be desired. Furthermore, Xehanort nearly made you his vessel, and in the process stripped you of most of the power you had gained by then.
But I guess they had to replay that
suspect
cutscene
you've
for like the
already
5
noticed
people who
this,
didn't play through
correct?
0.2. Probably because that was like the only real reason to get 2.8. Because I mean, Dream Drop
Whatever.
Distance HD was
Happens all the
okay.
time.
Key back cover was
Yes.
only a thing because you can't play Union Cross
Chip and Dale
anymore.
are currently analyzing data
And
that
0.2 is just a
Sense
tech demo for
provided
3,
to
so...
Riku, and which could offer us a clue to retrieving our friend's lost hearts. I have very high hopes for this data.
Even though
However,
2 of the
our
so-called
greatest
Guardians of
chance
Light are
stopping Xehanort's
inside
plan
Sora.
still lies with you, Sora.
Yeah, because he's literally the
Trust the
reason
guidance
he's
your
directly
heart
tied to Ventus and Roxas. He's
I
kind of
know
needed
you
for
will
both
find
of them.
all of the Guardians of Light.
Considering Ventus's heart is
But
inside him
first,
and Roxas is
you
Sora's
must
nobody.
regain all the
It only looks like
strength.
Ventus because of Ventus.
Perhaps it is foolish to expect a complete recovery. but
Possibly,
it is
most
absolutely
likely.
vital you perfect one power, the power of waking, which you failed to master during your exam. There's someone who lost his strength and found it again. A true hero to whom you ought to pay a visit. Perhaps he can point you in the right direction.
But why?
Got it.
What would Hercules know?
You can count on us to take care of Sora.
You two are freaking worthless. Shut up.
I put Sora in
Y'all
your
have
hand.
never been useful in any Kingdom Hearts game aside from KH1.
Donald! Goofy!
Although the limits in KH2 were pretty strong. Duck Flare was really overpowered, but that's about it.
I never would have thought you'd fail that exam, Sora.
Hey!
Goofy, can you actually look at Sora when you're talking to him and not the camera?
But the 3 of us together make a whole pint.
Pint
That's
and a half.
pint and a half.
And don't forget, we'll keep an eye on you.
Oh, this is gonna be lots of fun.
It's not a vacation. Let's go! Count on us!
Kingdom Hearts 2.9. The fact that they actually did that at the start of KH3, the freaking intro is called 2.9. Oh my goodness, they knew exactly what they were doing.
How are we supposed to get there now?
What? I thought you knew.
Looks like all the old highways are closed.
I don't know if they
Didn't
will.
Master Yen Sid
Are
say
you
that
referring
Sora
to
should trust the guidance
KH4?
his heart gives?
Come on, Sora.
Because I think from the trailers that we saw, their outfits seem to be the same. I think the main characters are the only ones that got an outfit change, and Sora's was only
Trying.
slightly
These
different.
things take time.
Although I don't know how Sora managed to get an outfit change from dying, but whatever.
Friends like we're there.
Sorry, I got nothing. What did you expect?
I don't know.
May your heart be your guiding key.
I hate this line so much.
What's that?
Master
It's
Yin
our
said
version of
always
May the
said
Force
that
be with you.
Right before we went off on any of our real important adventures.
No, he
Really?
never said that.
Ring a bell?
I like how the game even acknowledges that. Like,
Maybe
he
just
never said that,
imagine.
ever.
May my heart be my guiding key.
I don't know why you needed to speak a phrase that's
I got
literally
it.
just what you've done in all the games henceforth. Or all the games beforehand. You're literally just doing the same thing, you just need Goofy to say a dumb phrase.
All right.
That steering wheel looks
Coliseum,
horrible. Like,
here we
how on
go.
earth are you supposed to accurately turn with that thing? Reconnect Kingdom Hearts. Oh, frickin' joy. That's our after credit scene. Sora being an idiot again. Yay! This is like what, my third playthrough of this game now? I like how it doesn't even show the statistics. Okay, about to say, I like how it doesn't even show the freaking statistics. Yeah, I played this on standard. Forget playing this game on freaking crit. Forget that. Yeah, might as well. This game on critical was a freaking nightmare. Like, unbelievably hard. For no good reason, if you ask me. Oh wait, is it gonna frickin' replay the menu and all that? We just sitting here like, nope, skip that. Well, I guess that's it. I mean, that's 0.2. It is an incredibly short game. Literally beat it in under 2 hours, like an hour and 50 minutes probably. The extra 3 minutes was probably just, actually no, probably more than 3 minutes. Probably even less than an hour and 50. But my goodness, because that was like what, a good 20 minutes of like nothing but cutscenes. I mean, I get it, we got to set up for 3 and all, but sheesh. Aside from the combat being a little irritating here and there, I did somewhat enjoy playing through this again. I don't mean to sound like I absolutely despise this series and hate it. I just have a lot of issues with this entry. Combat being a little clunky, with the frickin' input delays being very present, and then the story just being an absolute mess. Not making any sense, and actually trying to connect to the other games. Or if it does, not very well. Oh well. But I mean, aside from Dream Drop Distance, which, no, I'm not doing Dream Drop Distance, forget that. That game's a freaking pain to play through again. I guess that's the end of me doing the story for Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if I plan to do another Kingdom Hearts stream. I have thought about doing a stream that's the data fights. For frickin' 3. I don't know why I had to think for a moment there. I don't have 2.5 on my PS4, so it'd only be 3. Which, some of those data fights. Oh my goodness, some of those data fights are actual hell. But whatever. I mean, I still like the series. Like, I just hate the melody. I don't have Melody of Memories. That's like the one game I don't have because I'm just not overly fond of rhythm games. That was the main thing for me with Melody of Memories. Well, then it basically just retreads everything that we know in the series thus far. We don't learn anything new from Melody of Memories. That's another one of my issues with that one. But I don't know. I might have more time this week to do another stream or something. I'm trying to decide, do I want to... I don't know, I'll think of something. I have a few ideas for something I could do. We'll just have to see. Oh boy. But yeah, I've enjoyed playing through these games again. It was nice to revisit these. Well, primarily KH3, because I hadn't played through like the main story of KH3 in a long time. I think the last... Nope, stop. I can't... I have it on the frickin'... I've just put it on the theater menu. That way it doesn't try to, like, frickin' play the intro again, and I get, like, absolutely destroyed from demonetization. Actually, we could just go ahead and watch this cutscene again, because I do like this cutscene. I think this is the right cutscene. It doesn't help that there's no image. Like, you know, I can't tell if it's the right cutscene. Yes, okay, it's the right cutscene. Thank goodness I picked the right one.
Aqua.
I like this cutscene, but I have tried so hard to understand what the heck is going on in this cutscene. Because there are so many inconsistencies with the things they're saying.
Ven? He's here?
Ven be asleep. Ven dead. Like, this man freaking dead.
Don't you see him?
Where are we?
Where do you think?
The darkness has consumed its enchanted dominion.
Consumed? The worlds fell?
What's gotten into you? How do I know that you're Terra?
And not an illusion.
And not the weakness that's in my heart, playing more tricks.
But like the things he says make no sense. He says that it's him, but not actually him. Because like, no, it's actually me. Like, I promise it's me. I promise
this is me.
But I'm also an illusion created by your heart, so it's actually Terra, but also not Terra. So like, what is happening?
That means you're seeing me the way that you remember me.
So does that mean your hair is
your
white?
Heart is just painting the picture that it so wants to see. The real me is lost in shadow.
Then you're here.
Which Aqua should know, considering the end of Birth by Sleep. No. But I guess as far as she was concerned, she saved Terra? I don't frickin' know. I don't frickin' know.
We can talk. But I can't see anything, Aqua. If you say
he's just blind. Like, everything is just blank. That's always how I imagined it. Like, he's just in a blank world. He can't see anything other than, I guess, Aqua.
Then you and Ven are safe in the outside world?
I guess so.
I think.
He doesn't frickin' know.
Good. But
which ties into the whole, this is just an illusion created by her heart, because...
and heard you in the darkness.
Terra doesn't freaking know.
Right, but why does your heart have ties to the darkness? What did you mean?
What do you mean? What do you freaking mean? The end of Birth by... I freaking hate this game.
Forget about me. Aqua, Xehanort is trying to locate Ven.
He'll never find him. I hid Ven well.
Yeah, because literally everyone who sets foot in that castle goes freaking crazy. That's why it's called Castle Oblivion.
Because he's still there, sleeping.
No, I can't control.
Also, Aqua just doesn't hear or see Terra just turning into Xehanort at all.
This place... is it the Chamber of Waking?
Yes.
I don't know. What do you think?
Who are you? Really?
Aqua, do you not know who this freaking is? It's kind of obvious.
Aqua, get back!
And then Terra's theme starts playing.
I messed up. Xehanort is part of me. Now he's using me. So you'll tell him where you hid Ven.
It is so weird seeing Terranort and Terra standing next to each other. Like, that is just such a weird image.
I won't give in. Aqua, you have to...
Still you struggle.
Terra!
Aqua!
Guardian before he has a form, so he's just arms.
One with the darkness.
Then still asleep. Yeah, and then this happens. Like, what is happening in this cutscene? I don't understand what's going on. Is that actually Terra, or was it not? What is happening? I'm so confused. I mean, I like it. It's a good cutscene, considering we actually get to see... People miss Billy. Billy Zane, yeah. Well, his voice was just so iconic and just so different, and the voice they have for Ansem now is just so generic. But whatever, because like, doesn't that guy voice Ansem and Terranort? The new voice they have for Ansem, doesn't he voice like both those characters now? Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna end it there, since, well, there's nothing else to do in this game. That's it, unless it's submit. Well, I mean, there is Phantom Aqua, but no, I don't want to fight Phantom Aqua, because that fight is a freaking mess. I'd rather fight the data fights in KH3, because at least some of those are well crafted. I'll try to think, I got a few ideas for stuff I could stream sometime this week. It's just a matter of deciding on it. I've thought about doing either the data fights for 3, but I probably won't finish all of them because, my god, or streaming DMC5 and just going through Bloody Palace. Because I hadn't done that in a long while. I hadn't played through Bloody Palace and DMC5 in a minute. And it would be a nice change of pace considering the past... 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like the past 7, 8 streams I've done is just Kingdom Hearts. So that would be a nice change of pace. It probably wasn't 7, but I do remember... Was it part freaking... What part where, like, my internet crashed? Was that part... I think it was part 4. It was part 4. That's what it was. It was part 4. Oh, yeah, and I made the second one 4.5. Yeah, I have issues with Aqua. Yes, I do. I have issues with her character. Freaking, my goodness. Roller coaster of what even? I mean, of the Birth by Sleep trio, my favorite is still Terra. Like, if I had to pick one, easily I'd pick Terra, because I just prefer Terra. That's why I want there to be another freaking game where we get to play as Terra, because he's a character that I feel like we could actually still do stuff with. But no, I guess we don't get that. We get to go back to playing as freaking Sora in KH4, because Sora will always be the protagonist. Kingdom Hearts 29, we still got Sora. Oh boy. Alright, well I guess I'm just gonna end it there, and I'll see what I can do. I'll come up with an idea for the next stream I do, whenever that'll be. Who knows?